this shit do it again, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Fans are done waiting, ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today in 1 in store here between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 coming up here.
180.
Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Right 20. Hey, 5. What's that?
They'll go for it. Goff. Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Right to the air. It's Ertz. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
No touch, sir. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. No.
Hurts now from the gun. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen in a less meaningful moment than your opening series.
On the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended. So they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Torrey Jepson now to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
180, 180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Very set. 180, 180.
Throwing here hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Short pass brought in. Before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Good, set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
No touch. No touch.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A.J. Brown.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link.
Brings up second.
The Eagles facing a deficit near the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles first down.
No touch.
First and 10, it's Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Cut.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Out of the shotgun, gone. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
120.
Throwing again, it's gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another one caught by St. Brown. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Now tosses it quickly out wide. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Spins out of one stop. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Escapes a defender. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They go play fake with Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Meek Robertson takes it away. And the Lions get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down, Detroit.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
You're going to throw again. Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
I gotta go physical therapy. You got this win.